Hi, I'm Joel from Vinescapes, and today we're going to observe infiltration rates in the vineyard. So the tools required to do this test are relatively straightforward and items you'll most likely have lying around at home. I'd have my trusty spade to pull away any plant debris from the surface, opening up the soil just on top. Then a jug, measuring jug for water, a piece of plastic pipe or metal pipe. The stronger the better, so actually metal would be preferable. And what we do with this pipe, cut it to about 20 to 30 centimeters long, and ideally sharpen the edge so that it can cut through the soil as you drive it into the ground. You then measure up from the base 75 millimeters, make a mark, and that is going to be your depth gauge as you hammer this piece of pipe into the ground. To help you hammer, you'd want a chock of wood, and last but not least, a bottle of water, so you can then pour a set amount into your pipe. So when deciding where to conduct this test, we need to think about why we're doing it. We're measuring water infiltration, so we want to know how fast rainfall can disappear through your ground. Okay, so first of all, we would clear the soil surface of any of this debris and plant matter. Next, we hammer in our pipe down to that 75 ml mark. Pour in 450 ml of water and start our stopwatch. So that water is now completely disappeared, leaving just a sheen on the surface. It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds, which actually is a really good result. If your water takes a long time to drain away, it likely means that your soil is either compacted or already waterlogged, which is a concern for your vineyard. Vines, as most of you will know, hate wet feet. So it's important to understand and benchmark where you're at today, and then start to think about how you can improve your soil structure to improve soil drainage. We would normally recommend a mixture of cover crops, something perhaps with adventurous roots to bind the soil particles together, as well as something with some deep tap roots that will start to create some channels, feed the earthworms and the entire soil fluid web, which will in turn improve your aggregation and then your drainage. At Vinescapes, we like to do this test at least twice a year, usually in spring and in autumn. That gives us time to make any corrections and sow any cover crops. And also consider when your most recent rainfall was. So ideally, you'd wait a couple of weeks after heavy rains so that the test will give you a good true result.